are you so blurry? Alright, there we go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show a few things that I got in a shopping trip I went with my husband yesterday while we were finishing up Christmas shopping. I'm going to be doing a get ready with me because this looks like a hot mess right now. And I'm just going to kind of do like a little chit chat about my experience shopping with my husband yesterday. So first, let's start with the things that I got yesterday while I was shopping with my husband. So got my correct shade of NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, so I'll be using that in today's video. And I'm huge into skulls. If you can't see the little skeleton in the background, I love skulls and things of that nature. So we're standing in line at Ulta with like this armful of stuff for Christmas and the couple of items that I still have here. And oh, excuse me guys, I just woke up. I spotted the cutest thing. It is from Rebel's Refinery, and it is a lip balm. Look, it's a little skull, and you twist off the back of the skull. Isn't that cute? That is so cool. I just in love with that. So, got me a new skull for my collection. And I got a couple of brushes yesterday that we will be using in this video. I got 3 from Eco Tools and 1 from Morphe. I'm gonna see how I like it. I've never owned a Morphe brush. I own a few Eco Tool brushes, so I know how I like those. And we're gonna see how that works out. So first up, okay, I got a duo set of Highlight and Define, and that's these brushes right here. Nice big fluffy fan brush, nice big dome brush for contour and highlighting. I got the Precision blush brush, kind of a nice domey little brush. Then from Morphe, I got the Morphe M143 soft fan brush. This is supposed to be for highlighting and stuff. That's a very large fan. I was thinking more of like contouring than highlighting with this, but you know, I've heard a lot of controversy about Morphe brushes, so we'll see how this works out. Anyway, so that kind of like, that's the things that will be new in this that y'all haven't seen before. So now on to the makeup. I'm going to be using Hard Candy's mattifying primer today, just in my trouble areas. So yeah, yesterday I went on a shopping trip with my husband. Of course, before my husband comes to pick me up, it's not all sunshiny, it's kind of gloomy and cloudy, but it's not raining. It's not supremely cold, like it's chilly, but it's not supremely cold outside. So I'm like, okay, good day, good day. Of course, by the time my husband gets off work, then he comes and picks me up. And we're driving to where we're going shopping. It starts raining. And it gets colder. And I did take a jacket. And around where we're at, people just act like they lose their minds when it starts to rain. They act like they forget completely how to drive or what direction to go or anything. And we had taken my truck, which I'm supremely like, don't even look too hard in my truck. So I'm a nervous wreck in the passenger seat while my husband's driving, and I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna get into a wreck. Somebody's gonna hit my truck. I'm gonna lose my mind. And we go shopping now. We're finishing up our Christmas shopping for some of our family. My mother-in-law has recently gotten married to a guy that has 2 teenage sons that he adopted. So we were getting Christmas for them. My sister-in-law has 2 kids, 1 teenager, 1 a toddler. And we had to get Christmas for them. We had to get Christmas for my mother-in-law's new husband, and we had to get Christmas for my brother-in-law. So in total, we had to get Christmas for 4 boys, 3 teenagers, 1 toddler, and 2 males. And so here we are. Now, I've said it a couple of times in past videos, but if you didn't know, this is not my first marriage. This is like the one I see myself being in for the rest of my life. But this is not my first marriage. My first marriage was to the father of my children, and he was an avid hunter and drinker. So pretty much all the money he brought into the house went to one of his 2 hobbies. Unfortunately, the 3 teenagers are into hunting. Well, my husband's not a hunter. So we're standing in the middle of a hunting store trying to figure out where we're going to get these 3 teenage boys. That's where a little bit of my past kicks in, and I had some help in that area. We were looking for duck calls, and my ex-husband and his brother used to go duck hunting, so I knew a little bit about duck calls. So I'm like, okay, get this, or we can get this, or we can get this one. Pick one so we can get out of the middle of this door. But so we got the 3 teenagers taken care of pretty quickly. Who would have thought that the brother-in-law would have been the one that took forever? But we ended up getting everybody something that they would like or enjoy. Now, for my baby nephew, we got something that we liked and thought was cute. My sister-in-law's probably going to have a full-on come-apart conniption. I thought it was adorable. It was a little Harley shirt with a little fake tattoo sleeves attached. I thought it was so cute. But I also like tattoos. I'm married to a guy with tattoos. I've hung out with guys with tattoos. I've been friends with tattoo artists. I mean, tattoos really don't bother me that much. So, my nephew will probably never wear that $30 shirt that we bought him from Harley Davidson, but you know, hey, we bought him some. But anyway, so we get most of everybody taken care of except for my brother-in-law, and my husband's like, okay, which one are we going to, Ulta or Sephora? I was like, well, I want a lot more at Ulta. I only want a couple of things at Sephora. And my mother-in-law and sister-in-law are supposed to be getting me gift cards. So I was like, tell them to get me gift cards to Sephora and we'll go to Ulta. And he's like, okay. So my husband goes with me into Ulta. And I had a list of stuff that I wanted. And he's like, well, get what you want. So I'm starting to get stuff. He's like, well, don't you want one of these Urban Decay palettes? Yeah. He picks that up. And then He wanted some cologne, so he gets him some cologne. Long story short, we went to 3 stores yesterday. We spent the most in Ulta. But we got a free blanket for it. Right now, guys, if you go to Ulta and you spend $50 in a fragrance, you get a free throw blanket or robe. I didn't know that. So, my husband bought his cologne. And we got a free throw. They're really nice. But, anyway. So, we came home last night. Well, first, let me get to the better part. So, he's trying to figure out what we're going to get our brother-in-law. Now, by this point, his sister has kind of gotten on his nerves. My husband has very, very short patience. So his sister's kind of gotten on his nerves. And she calls. We're back in our hometown. And says something about, well, aren't you still such and such? And he's like, no. Ugh. Setting powder everywhere. And he said no. We kind of gave up on that and came home. We were going to look at a couple places around here. So we go to a couple more stores around here trying to find this one thing for my brother-in-law. Can't find it anywhere. And my husband is losing his patience. Neither one of us have eaten. I'm chunky. I get hangry. He's chunky. He loses his goddamn mind. So, we've got issues. And so, I was like, finally like, okay, look, we need to get something to eat. The point blank period. So we go out to eat. While we're out to eat, my sister-in-law calls again. And my husband had been looking online. He's like, I think I found something. Don't order whatever you're going to get. I got this. So he ends up ordering my brother-in-law something offline. So we're good. We're done. We finally got everybody something for Christmas. I am so over Christmas shopping. I'm so over the Christmas season. But when we got home, my husband's like, well, you don't have to wrap up all your makeup. I didn't wrap up all my stuff. But I wrapped up my makeup. I left out the brushes and stuff because I was like, well, I want to see how these work anyway. But that was a great shopping trip yesterday. At least nobody died and nobody went to jail. So we're good. Anyway, apparently Facebook has my YouTube channel under review. So that is temporarily not working. And it's kind of annoying. But anyway. Alright guys, well this shade takes a little while to get it to build up. And I need it darker than that, so I'm like dip into one of these other ones. But anyway, so we have officially finished our Christmas shopping. Thank God. I don't think I could go into another store with Christmas music. I think I would lose my mind. Anyway, so how many of you guys have been done with your Christmas shopping? Leave a comment down below. Or how many of y'all are like us, waiting last minute? Mine was mainly because I got a Christmas bonus at work, so we were using that to finish up everybody. Like, my son's been taken care of for a few weeks now, but trying to do the rest of the family is like, well, we're just gonna wait till your Christmas bonus comes in. Yeah, I guarantee you we wish we would have done that. Because my husband is not a stupid people type of person. He hates stupid people. And that can get bad. That can get real bad. So, I don't want to do that again. Anyway, guys, I'm going to struggle with this eyeshadow for a minute, and I'll be right back with you, okay? Okay, guys. So now I'm back. I'm going to dust off this bake. Just like that. I'm going to take this Aesthetica P12 fluffy brush and just brush my face. I have to say this, I'm loving this Pretty Vulgar powder. It is very nice, and this is Violet Voss eyeshadow set. They go on so smoothly. It's just I was having blending techniques today. It just happens. Okay, so now we're going to move on to contour. Park Avenue Princess, of course. So, we're going to go into this Luxie 680. I'm going to go into the shade Angle. This brush makes a huge difference in my contouring. I love that. Okay, so contour is on. Going in with a little bronze. I think I'm going to be using this Morphe M43 for that. And I'm going to be going into Wet n Wild's You're Dragging Me Down.
Oh man, I just feel UK's got the market wrapped up on that mascot shit. I think I just need to figure out something else real quick.
Just kind of hit around my face.
I don't think they'll do that because of the censorship that people are wanting lately. Because of censorship like that, like it, I don't know, man. You got a bunch of kids that play the game, a bunch of little kids, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, and their parents don't want to play and shit like that. Like my son, I didn't let him play GTA till he was like 12, 13.
Okay. It does fluff up my bronzer a lot better. So, I just don't know, it's kind of a scratchy brush. Okay, we're going to be going into blush with Pearlescent Pink, Wet n Wild. Where's my blush brush? I just got one. Here we go. And with my new Eco Tools Precision Blush Brush. They goes in quite nicely. Okay. Now then, highlight. I think we're gonna go in with this fan brush from Eco Tools. We're gonna be going into some Wet n Wild golden crown, a golden flower crown. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get it together, people. I promise. I'm just gonna. Sometimes on these Wet n Wild highlighters, you have to kind of get past this like imprint on the front, and then they're just gorgeous.
I might go change my player up here.
Okay.
Everybody on our team got a phone.
Ooh, almost dropped that. It's just trying to get this brush adjusted to using into this pan. Okay. There we go. Got a nice little glow going on. All right. So, now it's time for eyebrows. We're going to go in with the Wet n Wild retractable pencil in the shade Taupe.
Somebody got a big man in, go get that big man on my team, I don't know about this guy, trying to run from the rock.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to get this dude to a level 100 so I can make another player.
Alright, and then go through with the spoolie. Okay. And I did forget to highlight my brow bone, so can't forget that. So I'm gonna go back into my Violet Voss palette. I'm gonna use these two little brushes right here. I'm gonna go in with a Luxie 111 flat angle brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Ploof. I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. Then I'm going to go into that same shade with this Luxie 141 mini round brush and hit that inner corner of my eye. Okay. There. Now, that is that. And we're moving into mascara. I'm using my new mascara that I got on my Boxy Lux, which is the Grande Mascara Lash Boosting Formula. Let's see here. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to get my mascara done. Y'all know I can't talk and do my mascara at the same time. I'm gonna stab myself. Oh, mascara is on. Lashes look a little bit longer. Not saying that they're like wow, but you know, something. And then for lips today. First, I think I need to hit up this lip balm. I'm gonna look into Rebel's Refinery and see what else they have because I love this little skull. Okay. Alright, so for today's lip, we're going in with Jeffree Star's Can't Relate. I just love these lipsticks. They go on so well and wear so long. Matter of fact, me and my husband went out to eat last night at a Mexican restaurant, and I was eating, wasn't paying attention, and I thought, oh, I gotta touch up my lipstick. And I looked in the mirror, I was like, no, I don't. This is amazing. So these are worth the extra cost. Just saying. I can be a Jeffree Star infomercial now. If I could talk, he probably would hire me. But anyway, so this is the completed look for the day, guys. I'm gonna hit it up with some setting spray. I actually think I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild natural finish. That just assaulted all my senses. Now I remember why I don't use that often. That sprayer on there will slap the shit out of you. But anyway, so this is the completed look for the day. Now I gotta go get dressed to get ready for work. But anyway, if you like this kind of video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell. I'm here Monday through Thursday before 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.